Amanda, there's not. Look, I do a lot of nonprofit work with human trafficking, and it's such a pervasive problem all across the country. I think folks actually can't possibly wrap their minds around how big it is. It is impacting every single major metropolitan area that we have in this country. And like it or not, it is both tied and not tied to illegal immigration. Kind of depends on the vein in which it's coming from. But the two sometimes intersect, and I think that's exactly why you've got ICE and you have Border Patrol working in Charlotte right now before moving on to other cities across the country. It's just incredibly important that we get these illegal alien criminals off the streets.
So you put out some, I think, really important statistics about Charlotte. It has a unique demographic. About 1 in every 6 residents of the city is a former national right now. It's been a haven for a lot of people, including illegal aliens. How has that put pressure on the safety net, on the cops, on the social welfare system in that city?
Well, it's certainly burdened it beyond belief. And actually, just a couple weeks ago, the Fraternal Order of Police of Charlotte reached out and wrote a joint letter to Josh Stein, our governor, and the president, requesting that the National Guard actually be sent into Charlotte to allow and assist local law enforcement to kind of get back over the hump of crime and violent crime that has been happening in Charlotte. And this has been a problem for a long, long time. The CMPD, Charlotte Police, they've been hundreds of officers short, chronically short for years, as long as I can remember, honestly. Can never seem to get up and above the manning levels that they need in order to adequately address the crime in the city. And they have a Democratic-led administration in the city and in the governor's office that is soft on crime. They've pursued really terrible policies that are built on poor principle that have allowed criminals to simply not face any punishment, get released back onto the streets. The incidence of recidivism that we have in North Carolina is fully unacceptable. And so we've got calls for the National Guard, and we've also got ICE and Border Patrol operating, working in 2 totally different veins to try to make Charlotte a safer place.
Congressman, these 130 illegal immigrants arrested in Charlotte, are these everybody's abuelita who really just came into the country illegally and has been domiciled here peacefully? Who are these people?
No, this is a very targeted hit list of criminal illegal aliens that have rap sheets as long as the 2,500 miles that they came in from overseas. I mean, it is just astounding what's going on. We've got child rapists. We've got folks that have multiple DUIs and fleeing the scene of accidents. We've got folks that have been arrested over and over for larceny. And keep in mind, these federal detainers that are coming down are not being honored by local law enforcement. That's the problem. We have over 1,400 of these in the last year where local law enforcement has just flipped the bird to the federal government because they want to effectively operate as sanctuary cities. And what I think people do not realize is that sanctuary cities are not protecting immigrants. They are protecting criminals. That is a key distinction that we've got to understand, because when you partner these sanctuary cities with these ultra-liberal policies that allow judges and magistrates to simply release people back out into the community, when they do not force consequences for criminal conduct, you end up having mayhem and chaos in your city. And we've got to get back over the hurdle and make Charlotte safe again. And that's what ICE and Border Patrol are helping to do right now.